Hi, I'm Jeff Harold from Lake County Art League, and the league is responsible for awarding two scholarships to art students at the College of Lake County. One is the Phoebe Boyd Scholarship, which is basically a former member had left some money with the College of Lake County in order to provide scholarships for art students, help them get through buying the materials they need, what have you. The other scholarship, the Lake County Art League, is giving them from our own funds as part of our mission to encourage artists and help them along. And today we have the two winners of those awards. Rachel Jacobsen, who is the actual winner of the Lake County Art League scholarship, and Ava Buttelmann. I think I said that correctly.
Oh, it's Buttelmann.
Buttelmann, okay, Ava Buttelmann, and she won the Phoebe Boyd Award. So, with that, let's go ahead and start. And I want to ask a couple questions, give our members a chance to get to know you two a little bit better. I'll start with Rachel, and this is I know your picture. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and get your picture up here real quick so people can see what we're talking about. All right, and this is Walk This Way, I believe is the title you gave this.
Yes.
And what is this? I believe is this charcoal?
This is charcoal, yes. And it was actually for one of our projects was to do a perspective drawing, and I decided to do a hallway looking down
Okay.
it's in the TV of Lake County
Okay.
College.
And this is the College Lake County. I know the halls very well. And is charcoal? I know that last year you had one that was also charcoal or pencil. I forget which.
It was pencil last year.
It was
Yes.
pencil. Is that one of your favorite mediums? Is pencil, charcoal, that type of thing, or is it just that's what you're learning at this point?
Actually, it for me, I felt like it was the easiest for me to work with. I had never actually tried anything with color until this past year, and I did pastels, which I absolutely loved as well. But I just love the look of the charcoal and the pencil as well.
Yes, and obviously our judges loved it too. Uh, that's very nice.
Thank
Is
you.
that something that you want to continue with? You say you're getting into the color with pastels. Are you going to continue to move towards more color work?
Absolutely. I am going to try every medium that I can try. I I am absolutely in love with all art, and I can't wait to see what it brings in my life. And also, I'm trying to help others. I want to go through some art therapy classes to help others with art because it actually helped me very much. So I would love to share that.
Yeah, our art has been something that's identified. I know helps people tremendously. Uh, it actually some of the uh, shelters for women, children. They say that the artwork, especially in green and outdoors, anything outdoors and artwork inside, really has a significant effect on them. That's good. So, a good area to go into.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And Ava, all right, this was the Captain Wright Daniel Forest Preserve. And
Yes.
this is chalk or pastel?
This is chalk pastel.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
And
yes, it was one of two pieces that I created at that site, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one.
is that something you enjoy doing? Is the plein air painting like that with the pastels and
Yeah, I did this one last summer, I believe. Yeah, last
yeah.
summer, and it was the first time taking a outdoor painting class. We otherwise would do oil paintings, but there is a particular like week where we did chalk pastel paintings. So this was one of my first chalk pastel paintings, and it was really fun.
Okay. And what was the other one you said? Oil pastels or oil?
Oil paint.
Oil paint. Okay. Do you have a preference for your medium at this point?
I think that I like chalk pastel more right now because it's so reactive. Like I just would pick up like color after color and would just try to add in like color where I see it. It's very reactive and I think it's really fun.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. So
Just beautiful.
what was that?
I think that's absolutely beautiful. I know that place
Yeah.
very well. I grew up going there, so you did such
Yeah.
an amazing.
Yeah, it is an amazing park. Yes, I know. Yeah. So, Ava, what are your plans? What are you going to be doing going forward as far as in the art world or realm of artists?
Um, well, I am excited. I'm going to be retaking the same plein air class this summer. And maybe hopefully again sometime in the future. I really like my instructor. Um, I am also just wanting to explore different mediums and get into like the realms of 3D and like 3D sculpting, and that's like something I've been doing recently. But yeah, I want to keep doing more chalk pastel. I want to get into oil pastel too.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Also, remember, as scholarship winners, you also have a free membership into the Lake County Art League for the year, and we are associated with a plein air group. And if you watch for the notices, you might want to join them in one of their plein air events. So usually sometimes they're during the week, sometimes they'll be a Saturday morning, but a lot of times they're during the week. But we have some very fine plein air painters. So, all right, Rachel, where are you going with your art? I know you were talking about being in art therapy, what have you. What about actual mediums and techniques? And also, do you have a favorite movement like Impressionism, postmodernism, realism, whatever?
I absolutely love Edgar Degas and Monet, so I suppose that's Impressionism.
Yes.
I love that look with the pastel work, like you did, Ava. It's just that's actually becoming one of my favorites to use. I did a master study on Edgar Degas of the Millinery Shops, which is a hat
Ah,
shop,
yes.
and it was my first pastel drawing ever. I entered it in the show as well, and it just I was so shocked at how beautiful and fun. It just was so much fun to work with. Like Ava said, just to add color after color, and it
Yeah.
just came together in the end. So
Yeah.
definitely more pastel. I would like to try oil pastel as well, but I do love that feeling of the chalk pastel and how you can layer after layer. But I will
Yeah.
be going to school. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Okay. I will be transferring to Aurora University in the fall for therapeutic recreation.
Very good.
And so actually, it's something that I could utilize art as a modality to help others with that
Yes.
without having to go as far as getting a master's for art therapy.
Mhm.
But so that's my plan.
Okay. Ava, what about you? Favorite movement? You obviously have done something that is impressionist style. Is that something that you enjoy? You're going to be doing more of, or would you like to change that, or what?
Oh, I certainly want to do more of that. I've seen some artwork that people created with oil pastel. I can't think of the particular artist's names right now, but um, I've seen just how moody you can get with like all the colors and just like the smoothness too of like oil pastel paintings. And yeah, I want to get more impressionistic too. I really like that type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Well, if you both like pastel, okay, I highly recommend you go out to our YouTube channel. And I did an interview with Sagnita Pudke, who is an internationally known pastel artist. And she talks about how she got started and all this stuff. And then she did a virtual demo for us. So you'll find that out there too. And she teaches classes online as well. But The Impressionist is something, actually, it's one of my favorite movements too. But something that I didn't realize I learned within the recent past here is Degas did not do just pastel. I mean, he was actually an oil painter to start with. He has absolutely fantastic. Uh, the Bellini family is a masterpiece of composition to start with. But what I didn't know is that he also, later on, he started mixing. He was mixing pastel with oil. And
Oh,
now I don't know exactly how that works, but some of his later works were actually a mixture of mediums like that. And I know people that have mixed watercolor with pastel too. So maybe that's something that you guys can sort of, experiment with. So,
definitely. Thank you for sharing that.
okay. All right. Yeah, I always like to see artists try different things, different mediums, different approaches, what have you. So, uh, Ava, anything else you want to add? Tell us about yourself a little to members get to know you a little bit better.
Sure. I've been going to CLC for 2 years. I'm probably going to take a few more classes there, but I'm going to like take a year break otherwise. Um, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going to take in my future yet, but I'm
Okay.
still figuring it out.
You think you might want to go to more of a commercial aspect of art, or just stay as a fine artist and teacher, or what? Any
I'm
any dreams right now? Let's put it that way.
not anything that stands out too much right now. But I'm not I'm not sure. Maybe it will go into more commercial aspects of it. Or
Okay. I know several commercial artists in our league that have been commercial artists for years and have gone into just fine art too. So it's a good way to make a living at it and what have you. But you've got plenty of time to figure that out. So Rachel, we already know what direction you're heading. Okay.
Mhm.
And I hope you get your what was that, a degree in therapeutic art? Is that
It's called therapeutic recreation.
okay?
So it's like occupational therapy or physical therapy, but you use different modalities like music, art,
Yeah.
hiking, everything and outdoorsy for that healing aspect.
Okay. All right.
So,
Okay, well, I think that's really what I wanted to do is just give people or members a chance to see you, talk to you, or hear about you and what you're doing with your art. So I expect we will see more of both of you in the future. All right, especially for what time you have remaining at TLC. All right, and any final words? Final word of wisdom for your fellow students or anyone else? Ava?
I want to say thank you for
Okay.
the opportunity and for the scholarship.
Okay. Rachel?
yes, I agree. Thank you, Ava. I agree. Thank you very much to the Lake County Art League for choosing my painting or my drawing. I feel so honored. Again this year. I didn't even know that was actually possible for 2 years to get it. Um,
Yeah, we won't
but I
talk
will
about that.
definitely utilize it wisely. Yeah, I'll utilize it wisely
Good.
for art supplies, and
Yeah.
I'm actually donating in the process of donating that drawing to the fine arts department at College of Lake County.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Congratulations. So, all right. I don't have anything else then, and I will thank both of you for taking this time out for a little conversation and letting our members get to know you a little bit better. And with that, we will end this interview. So, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Jeff.